I know this might sound a little strange, but nice ass, bro. Thanks, man. It's Pilates, so. Goodbye, past vlog. Welcome, future vlog. This is actually the intro for the next vlog. You've seen. I've been looking around as I've been up here taking the thumbnail and whatnot, doing that last little clip. I mean, it's pretty cinematic up here. A lot of photographers would kill for this. So, I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of a classic autodidact bars on the top of the screen cinematic edit. Oh, fuck. Edit. Cinematic edit. So that's what we're gonna do. Cue the bars on the screen. West Coast. Cinematic music starts playing. Cinematic edit over. I unironically have to cut wood now. I'm gonna talk and work at the same time. So last night, I was reading a smidge of 𝙎𝙬𝙢𝙬𝙀, like a half page. But then somehow I got down a Wikipedia rabbit hole.
Wikipedia?
And found a book on mathematical logic by 𝙎𝙪𝙗, who kind of invented the field. And I'd read a lot about Adventures of a Mathematician by Stanislaw 𝙎𝙬𝙗, I believe. He was friends with 𝙎𝙪𝙗. And 𝙎𝙪𝙗 kind of like invented a lot of the modern field of logic, as far as I can tell. But in reading his book, a lot of those dudes can be somewhat dense, because they kind of forget what it's like to be a beginner, because that's their entire life is this field now. So they're really kind of bad at introducing newbies to the stuff they're talking about. But 𝙎𝙪𝙗, I was pleasantly surprised by, and I've heard other people say this. He's just a lad. He's an absolute lad. It's like he's totally getting in the zone of what it was like to be a beginner, and he's kind of just taking you through the steps nice and easy. He's basically just going over the first principle perspective, like what even are the questions we're asking. And it turns out that those questions are, what is deduction? What is logic? What does all that mean? So I'm kind of excited to dive into that concurrently with 𝙎𝙬𝙢𝙬𝙀. I'm doing math logic now. I've decided that's like the best place to go to next. Because already, having read some other math topics while I'm going, like real analysis and such, the logic that I've learned has enriched those subjects so tremendously. And now, I'm going to be honest, I don't hate set theory anymore. I used to. It makes stuff a lot more clear and a lot less jumping around, bebopping and whatnot. Mathematical logic has also caused me to stop worrying about if I'm thinking of the right thing. Is this the right idea to hold while reading this topic or whatever? Because it turns out that there's these fundamental concepts that you kind of have to bring to the table. And that's kind of a philosophical bedrock. It's like, I don't know, man, circle. You got to kind of know what a circle is. And that is also tying back into what set theory does, is makes everything in terms of a set. So you still kind of have to have an idea of what a set is in order to vibe with stuff. But after that, you can basically just build stuff up with logic and the idea of sets. And then I got down this 2-hour Wikipedia binge.
Using Wikipedia as your source of information.
Wikipedia is kind of crap for a lot of stuff. For math, it's not crap.
You'd better explain yourself.
Like, I found some of the best mathematical writing I've ever read has been on a Wikipedia article. It's stupendous. Definitely not what I would have thought. You go down the rabbit hole, and it starts really being interesting, actually. Speaking of the rabbit hole, like I just mentioned, turns out Lewis Carroll was a mathematician, and he specialized in logic. I stumbled upon this article on the turtle and Achilles or something that he wrote. Implication in logical terms can lead to these kind of infinite regress problems. I'm not going to go into that right now. Okay. Oh yeah, last insight. The question I've been asking a lot of the time was, like, what is an axiom? I've been asking this for the last couple months, and I learned last night what it was. Yeah, you got undefined concepts, say set or tree or something. It's when you go down and you do the Socrates of like, define that, define that, define that, define that. Define that. Oh, go ahead and define that. So when you do that long enough, eventually you kind of like, all right, dog, I can't define it anymore. You just kind of got to know what's at the bottom. That's what the axioms are, basically. We have these undefined terms, or you need to know what a line is. If I can't tell you what a line is, I don't know. Tough luck. So if you know what a line is, then I can do logic and stuff and build up a whole mathematical theory. But if not, I don't know, buddy. You're on your own. So you have these undefined concepts. When you drill down undefined concepts, you got to know what they are, which you probably will, because they're pretty simple. But they're undefined. They just are. There's a whole lot of isness there. And then you have relationships between these undefined concepts. So like between any 2 points, you can draw a straight line. We have an undefined concept of point, undefined concept of straight line, and relationship. You can draw a line between 2 points. But yeah, undefined concepts, relationships between those undefined concepts. And those relationships also are a little bit dubious as to what exactly their nature is, but they just relate stuff. So undefined concepts, and you glue them together somehow, and then you can do logic on them. Yeah, cleared up a lot of air. I'll probably be able to explain this better coming months as I learn more. I'm gonna stop this math rant now. This is going on a bit long. We'll find something else to do for the end of this one.
How's that? Oh, how's the lighting? Oh, it's a candle. Yeah, we're tropical out here. 1700s vibes for sure. I gotta whisper right now. People are sleeping upstairs, and I had to do an outro. This is the outro. You know what all this fire reminds me of? You liking and subscribing. Oh, because the channel's fire. Get it? Oh, yeah. Shameless plug. But yeah, do subscribe. Tomorrow's gonna be travel